it's good from
Yes,
here
we're
to
getting first
hear your
ever
sound.
job.
Sorry. Oh, I have a little problem. Okay, UCAS is a research-intensive university. According to the recent global rankings, UCAS is in the list of world top universities.
是你要不要把那个演讲者模式改掉？
啊，他看得见是吧
对对对对，就
？OK，
是直接播放。
好，Sorry，UCAS is an 能看得见吗？现在可以吗？
OK 了，OK 了。
Okay, sorry. UCAS is a research-intensive university. According to the global rankings, UCAS is in the top of the world top universities, and I hope you will know more about UCAS after my brief introduction. According to Nature Index this year, UCAS ranked number 5 in the world. And according to ESI Essential Science Index ranking, UCAS ranked number 10 according to the this month's data. This presentation includes the following 5 parts. First, who we are. UCAS is a university affiliated with the Chinese Academy of Sciences and CAS, which is the China's leading national scientific institutions in natural science and technologies, and the supreme scientific advisory body. As the biggest institution among the higher education section of UCAS, UCAS mainly focuses on graduate education and features elite undergraduate education. UCAS is the first graduate school in China, founded in 1978. As the first graduate school in China, UCAS confirmed the first China's PhD degree in science and first PhD degree in engineering and first PhD degree to a female student and first double PhD degrees. UCAS now is China's largest institutions for graduate education, have already cultivated more than 250,000 graduate students in total. Of them, half of them are PhD students, and most of them have entered the science and technology sectors. Currently, there are over 72,000 students registered at UCAS and over 19,000 scientists as supervisors. And of them, about 3,000 faculty members provide full-time coursework lectures and science lectures and courses at UCAS Beijing campus. UCAS offers more than 180 programs for doctoral students and provides over 200 programs for master students across 12 major disciplinary categories. This category. Also, we offer various courses and lectures for all students. Sorry，这怎么回事？This year, over 5,000 courses provided in UCAS campus.
Hello.
UCAS had 4 campuses in Beijing and headquartered in Beijing, and over 100 case research institutes across China where our graduate schools conduct their research work and thesis defense. In terms of our education resources, UCAS provides not only outstanding professors, but also uh, latest advanced courses and lectures, but also world-leading labs and state-of-the-art research facilities for students. For example, nearly 50% of the large-scale science facilities in China are operated and maintained by Case Research Institutes, and our graduate students can leverage these facilities under the instructions of their supervisors when studying at these case institutes. Our philosophy is deeply integrating science and education to cultivate young talents, transform them from recipients of learning the known into participants in exploring the unknown. For most graduate students, they take 1 year or half-year courses work on campus and then move to the Case Institutes for 2 to 4 years research trainings and thesis defense. In terms of our graduate education, UCAS enrolled over 500 undergraduates annually. However, the vast majority of them ranks within the top 0.1% nationally. Over 90% of them will continue their graduate education at UCAS through the so-called bachelor to PhD track, expected to complete their undergraduate programs plus doctoral programs within 8 years. So they are very excellent. UCAS highly valued UCAS highly valued international corporations. We have signed over 100 MOU and agreements with more than 80 world-famous institutions, including UC Berkeley and many other famous institutes and universities. As you can see in this map, we have partners from uh, Australia, Asia, Europe, and Africa, and so on. UCAS have deep collaborations with 10 case overseas centers, making us enabled to establish strong links with famous universities and research institutes in these areas. UCAS support our students to to study abroad. All undergraduate students can choose to conduct an academic visit to world-class universities, such as Oxford and many others, to up to half a year, supported by UCAS scholarships. Each year, nearly 2,000 doctoral students were supposed to study abroad for joint PhD programs and/or dual PhD programs, supported by UCAS and CSA scholarships. These days, there are near 2,000 international students from about 100 countries studying at UCAS, and among them, about 1,500 are PhD students. This number ranks number one among Chinese universities. UCAS provides full scholarships to support their succeed academic success, such as Case Ansel scholarships. The monthly stipend is 7,000 each month, and support for 4 years.
Hi, is there
We
someone
highly,
hear me?
sorry, can you hear me? We highly recognize collaborations with international organizations and institutions such as UNESCO, TVAS, ICTB, and APRU. UCAS is members of associations of Pacific Rim universities. This year, UCAS worked closely with ANSEL and APRU for talent cultivations. With the support of Case Ansel scholarships and other scholarship programs, UCAS have already cultivated over 4,000 graduate students over the past 10 years for the Global South. Notably, UCAS have important partnerships with Danish universities. UCAS Sino-Danish College and Sino-Danish Center is set up to promote education, research, and industrializations and collaborations with 8 Danish public universities. Danish students come to China to take courses and thesis research work. They study together with Chinese students in Beijing under the supervision of the professors from two sides. About what recognition, as I have just mentioned, and I want to give you additional information about the disciplines. Agricultural science, chemistry, engineering, environment science and ecology, and geoscience, material science, plant and animal science. These 7 disciplines ranked in the top of 0.01% in the world. So finally, we welcome more young talents from all over the world to study at UCAS to pursue their academic success. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you,
I
Director
think
Huang, for that opening and for highlighting what makes UCAS a leading institution for the scientific education. Next, we are pleased to have Ms. Wang Zhongxiu, Program Officer from the ANSEL Secretariat, who will introduce the Case Ansel Scholarship. Let's welcome Ms. Wang.
Thanks, Ms. Hu. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, great. Can you see my screen?
Yes, please.
Yes, we can
Okay.
see it.
as we can see.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you. We can see you.
We can hear and see you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Give you a very brief introduction to the Case Ansel Scholarship Program. ANSEL is short for the Alliance of National and International Science Organizations for the Belt and Road Regions. And before I go into the details of the scholarship, I will say a few words about ANSEL. As we are all aware that the humanity is facing some severe common challenges, such as climate change, natural disasters, eco-environment issues, food security problems, and infectious diseases. And recently, we are also face challenges by the emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence. Such challenges cannot be tackled by any single nation alone. So they called for united actions towards science-based solutions. And that is the background of the establishment of ANSEL. What is ANSEL? We are established in 2018 by the Chinese Academy of Sciences, CAS, and 36 other scientific institutions worldwide. They are our founding members, and we are a non-government, non-profit international science organization. During the inauguration ceremony, Chinese President Xi Jinping extended a congratulatory letter confirming the significant role of ANSO and expressing his high hopes to this platform. In 2024, we have refined our vision as follows: engaging global scientific institutions and expertise to develop an open and inclusive cooperation platform for the benefit of all, to conduct in-depth scientific communication, collaboration, and capacity building for the sustainable development of the Belt and Road regions, and to promote the development of a global community with a shared future. And we are a problem-driven and action-oriented organization. Despite of the influence of the pandemic, we have initiated and supported many concrete programs and activities in the past 7 years. By the end of last October, we just held our 4th General Assembly. And after the 4th General Assembly, the ANSO member family has expanded to 96 member institutions from 59 countries, including 9 international organizations, as approved by the 4th General Assembly. And you can see from the map that the ANSO members have covered all the continents. And here are some photos of a photo of the 4th General Assembly. And during the assembly, we completed the election of a new governing board, and they are listed here. The newly elected president organization is CAS, and the 2 vice president organizations are the Serbian Academy of Sciences and Arts and National Academy of Science and Techniques of Senegal. And there are other 6 governing board members. There are national academies or institutions from Mongolia, Egypt, and Uzbekistan. And we also have University of Chile, University of Donja Gorica from Montenegro on the board, and also COMSAT, which is an international organization based in Pakistan. And this is a photo of the newly elected governing board. As for the opportunities provided by ANSO, we have restructured and refined our toolbox since 2024 into 4 major categories. The first one is the scholarship program, which is the main reason that most of you are here today. Under the scholarship program, we support degree program. We provide opportunities for master's and doctoral level degree for international students to China, specifically to CAS universities, UCAS and USTC. And we are also exploring non-degree program, as Dr. Huang has mentioned. We also try to support some summer school science camps programs under the scholarship program. And we also support fellowship program. This is targeted at visiting scientists from Belt and Road countries and beyond, in particular ANSO member countries and organizations, to conduct short-term academic visits to CAS institutes and universities. And under the fellowship program, we have a subcategory specifically targeted at scholarship alumni. That is, if you are selected by the ANSO scholarship and you graduated from UCAS or USDC after 3 or 4 years, and you go back to your country to conduct research, and you will have the chance to apply for this fellowship subcategory to come back to China to further strengthen your collaboration with Chinese supervisors and counterparts. And we also support research projects echoing UN's International Decade of Sciences for Sustainable Development. Under the research project, we support CAS and ANSO members co-design and co-fund research projects. And we also support SDG-related collaborative research projects initiated by CAS scientists and ANSO member scientists together. Fourthly, we support the conference program that we select several international conferences or workshops each year organized by ANSO members under different themes. And we also support a number of training workshops that aim to promote the STI capacity of the Belt and Road regions and beyond. And next, all these programs receive strong financial support from the Chinese Academy of Sciences, and they aim to benefit scientists and students worldwide. Next, I will go into a little details of the scholarship program, especially the degree program under the CAS ANSO scholarship project. You can see the web address here. This is the call for application for this year. I strongly recommend you to browse this page to read about the details of the scholarship. The scholarship was launched in 2019, and it is previously known as the Ansel Scholarship for Young Talents. We aim to provide opportunities for students worldwide. That means if you're not Chinese, you can apply for this scholarship. And we support 100 to 200 masters and up to 300 PhDs per year. And as I said before, the scholarship receives strong support from CAS. CAS is the national academic institution in China, consisting of a comprehensive research and development network, a merit-based learned society, and a system of higher education focusing on natural sciences, technological sciences, and high-tech innovation. It has 12 branches, 3 universities. 2 of them are responsible for the recruitment of CAS and awardees, and more than 100 research institutes and 10 overseas research centers. CAS's education system provides a solid basis for the scholarship program. And who can apply for the scholarship, and what do we offer? As for eligibility criteria, first, you should not hold Chinese citizenship, and you should be proficient in English or Chinese, depending on the program you want to apply for. And if you are a master's students, applicants, we prefer that you should be born after 1996. And for PhD applicants, you should be born after 1991. Of course, you need to meet other admission criteria of the university you want to apply for. So after browsing the Ansel's call, you also need to browse the university's webpage carefully for their requirements. And we request that you should not take up other assignments during the period of your scholarship. That means if you are currently enrolled in a master's or doctoral level degree program in China now, and you will not be eligible to apply for the same level scholarship programs in UCAS or USTC. And as for coverage, we provide tuition waiver and application fee waiver and monthly stipend. This is a very competitive monthly stipend for international students who want to pursue their degrees in China. For masters, it's 3,000 Chinese yuan per month. And for PhDs, it's 6,000 or 7,000 Chinese yuan per month, depending on whether you have passed the qualification test. We also provide health insurance, first-time visa or residence permit subsidy, and first-time travel subsidy or one-way ticket reimbursement. Under the CAS Ansel Scholarship Program, we also launched a 3-party subcategory, which is called Ansel CAS TWAS UNESCO Scholarship. It is based on a MOU signed by Ansel CAS and UNESCO through the World Academy of Sciences, TWAS, on launching this program in 2022. Under this subcategory, TWAS will select 40 PhD awardees from the total 300 PhD CAS Ansel awardees each year. And from 2025, up to 10 of the subcategory will be prioritized for climate research related students. And under this subcategory, their air tickets and visa fees will be provided by TWAS, and priority will be given to females in the least developing countries, in accordance with the priorities of TWAS. So this is some basic information of the scholarship. And as I mentioned, 2 universities affiliated to CAS are responsible for recruitment of the CAS Ansel Scholarship awardees. The first one is the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences, UCAS, which is the host of this session. And its predecessor is the Graduate University of Chinese Academy of Sciences, established in 1978. And it is now the largest graduate education institution in China, covering all scientific disciplines and 90% of engineering disciplines. With strong support from CAS institutes all over China, UCAS espouses the philosophy of the fusion of scientific research and teaching as its basic system of education. Dr. Huang has given you a very detailed introduction to UCAS, so I will not go into details of this. You may browse their website and the pages of all the institutes that match your interest. And secondly, the University of Science and Technology of China, USTC, is also responsible for recruiting CAS Ansel Scholarship awardees. This university is the first university established by CAS in 1958, and it is one of the most important innovation centers in China and is regarded as the cradle of scientific elites. According to many world-acclaimed rankings. USTC has always been ranked among the best universities in China, and its global ranking is climbing up year by year, and it's among the best universities in the world also. And USTC is especially competent in physics, materials science, chemistry, engineering, and computer sciences. So if you're interested in USTC, you may also browse their website for opportunities. The campus is based in Hefei, Anhui province. As to how to apply, again, I strongly recommend you to read the call for application carefully. All the detailed information are included in the call. And here are the webpage of UCAS's application portal and USTC's application portal. And after you read the details of the call for applications, you should follow the instructions in the call to go to the portal of the two universities and follow their instructions and to apply for acceptance and scholarship. As far as I know, the two universities now they don't require the acceptance letters before apply. I can see from the chat box that many of you are asking this question. So acceptance letters are not mandatory now, but of course, if you have connection with supervisors, it may benefit your application, but they are not mandatory. And in the application system, you should choose CAS-ENSO scholarship. And if you want to be considered a candidate for the ENSO CAS TWAS UNESCO subcategory, and don't forget to submit and ask your reference teacher to submit their reference letters before the deadline. And this year, the deadline is a little bit earlier than previous years. It is January 31st. I want to emphasize this point. Although I have introduced both universities that are responsible for the recruitment of CAS-ENSO awardees, for applicants, you are not allowed to apply for this scholarship in both USTC and UCAS. Otherwise, you will be disqualified from admission. So please make the decision before application and choose the university and apply solely in this university. The application cycle is as follows. In October, we have released the call for applications, and the two universities have opened their online application systems. And the deadline for application for this year round is January 31st, 2026. And by then, the online application system will close. And from February to March, the International Student Office at two universities will conduct the material screening. And from April to May, there will be several rounds of merit-based review. And hopefully in June or July, decisions will be made and results will be released and informed through email or application portal. Please pay attention that we will not release the full list online. So you will get the results by yourself in the portal or through email. And if you are selected into the universities, the scholarships, you're expected to get registered with the university within the required time frame in September. So that is the introduction from me, and I hope it will help you with some of your questions. Thanks for your attention. If you have more questions, you may write email to and you are also welcome to browse our website and social media platforms for more information and opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wang, for clarifying the scholarship opportunities available to our international applicants.
Thank you very much.
Let me share my screen about the application guide.
Thank you very much.
Ma'am, I need some help from you. I have an inquiry.
Excuse me, miss. You let us speak, can I?
We will now move on to application guide for graduate programs 2026, presented by Ms. Hu Menglin, which is a program coordinator of International Student Office from UCAS. Let's welcome Ms. Hu Menglin. You can start.
Okay, thank you. I will introduce how to apply for admissions and scholarship programs of UCAS. Let me check. Okay.
Madam, before proceeding
Okay, could
your
you please
presentation,
let
ask
the speakers
a
finish?
question.
Yeah. UCAS is China's largest institution for graduate education. You can see this picture shows the bird view of UCAS main campus in Beijing. There are two sides of the campuses, the west side and east side, with a bridge being connected. Here you can not only enjoy the fantastic lake view, and you can also see the Great Wall with naked eyes. You can see this picture shows
Ma'am,
that we can see
publications
the
are
Great
mandatory for
Years
answer scholarship.
on the mountain. And these are the pictures of UCAS Yuquanlu campus, which is only 30 minutes away from the Forbidden City. International students are becoming increasingly important to the colorful campus life. We sincerely
Ma'am, is
welcome
there
young
any
talents from
opportunity for
all over
bachelor
the world to
students?
study at UCAS, because the beauty of UCAS lies not only in the campus, but more importantly, the research and educational strength. So why we choose UCAS? UCAS is fully supported and facilitated by and under the auspices of Chinese Academy of Sciences. That's why we have a nationwide education network with more than 60 schools and colleges and over 110 CAS institutes. Benefiting from this mechanism, over 3,000 frontline researchers from CAS institutes serve as UCAS faculty members, participating in teaching affairs, and near 80,000 scientists and researchers serve as supervisors. Our students conduct scientific research through high-level research platforms like National Key Laboratories run by CAS research institutes. We also offer competitive scholarships for international students. Other than the CAS Ansel Scholarship, which was mentioned by Ms. Wang, we also have Chinese government scholarship and UCAS scholarship. It contains the full scholarship and the partial scholarship. And this column shows the scholarships coverage and duration. You can see the blue line that the CAS Ansel Scholarship provides 40,000 tuition fee waiver per month. And the monthly stipend for PhD is around $900 per month. And for master's students, the CAS Ansel Scholarship provides 30,000 tuition fee waiver per year and around $600 per month as monthly stipend. And you can also see here for the CSC scholarship, 5,000 RMB plus dormitory subsidy. UCAS for scholarship is 3,500 RMB plus supervisor support and free dormitory on campus. And you can also apply for the UCAS special scholarship simultaneously with other kind of scholarship because the UCAS special scholarship provides tuition fee waiver and for the living allowance will by yourself or yourself plus the supervisor's support. That's the overview of the scholarship coverage. Besides that, CAS Ansel Scholarship provides international travel allowance from awardee's home country to China and one-time visa or residence permit allowance. The master's and doctoral degree programs enroll international students from the major ranging from 12 disciplines. Mainly for the discipline of science, engineering, agriculture, medicine, management, and interdisciplinary science. We offer more than 160 PhD majors, all available for international students as English taught programs. And we have more than 200 master's majors, around 60 of them are taught in English. The basic study period for master's degree students is 3 years and 3 to 4 years for doctoral students. The certificates of graduation and degree will be awarded to those who have met the requirements of graduation and degree conferment. To apply for the UCAS graduate student program, it's very easy, just 3 steps. First is to check your eligibility according to the call for applications. Second one is prepare all the required documents and apply online. The third one is participate in entrance assessment. And the application deadline for all students is April 15th. But if you are applying for scholarship programs, you have to finish all the online application before January 31st, 2026. So let's see the detailed information of how to apply. This part is very important as a guideline, so please pay attention to these details. The first step is check your eligibility. You have to first visit the UCAS English website at english.ucas.ac.cn, and you will see this picture. You click admission, and in the drop-down list, you can see international students. And when you click here, you move to this page. And you see here, this place lists all the calls for applications. For example, the graduate programs, the visiting programs, and the other notices. And then you have to click the master's and doctor degree program for international students to check the application requirements listed in the calls for applications. Here, I just mentioned few of the general conditions for applicants. First, you have to be non-Chinese citizens, be of good character and in good health. The applicants for master's program must possess a degree or academic qualification equivalent to a Chinese bachelor's degree. And applicants for doctoral programs must possess a degree or academic qualification equivalent to a Chinese master's degree. For example, applicants from Pakistan should satisfy the following conditions. Master programs applicants should finish 16 years of education. PhD programs applicants should have finished 18 years of education. And also the English proficiency is required. You can, of course, provide your IELTS or TOEFL result, or you can also prove that all your master's and bachelor's courses are taught in English, or some other kind of certificates that prove your English proficiency. And if anyone is applying for Chinese instructed programs, the applicants for Chinese proficiency shall reach at least HSK level 5 with no less than 180 scores. Of course, if you are applying for the scholarship programs, you have to see here in the right side of the screen, financial aids. You click here for all the costs for application of scholarship programs. There are some other requirements for the scholarship program, like age limit, and the eligible applicants should not take up other assignments during the period of his or her scholarship. And if you are currently pursuing a master's degree at any university or institution in China, you are not eligible for the master program of UCAS scholarship programs. And if you are currently pursuing a doctoral degree at any university or institution in China, you are not eligible for the PhD program of UCAS scholarship programs. But if you are in the last year of your study in the Chinese universities and you will graduate in before August 2026, you are eligible to apply. Otherwise, you will be disqualified for admission, and this situation will be reported to your current university. And this is the age limit of different scholarships. For CAS Ansel Scholarship and UCAS Scholarship, the master's program applicants should be born after 31st January 1996. For PhD program, students should be born after 1st January 1991. And the situation for Chinese government scholarship is a little bit different. Master's program applicants should be no more than 35 years old during application. PhD program applicants should be no more than 40 years old during application. So if you are not satisfied with this required age limit, please do not apply for these 3 scholarships. And I see the chat box that a lot of students are asking about the applicable colleges, institutes, supervisors, and majors. So all the information is listed on the UCAS English website. Here, when you click all these buttons, you will see whatever you need. Like, for example, if you want to find a course, just go into the web page I just mentioned, and you can input any kind of keywords into this red column, and search. You will find the related programs. And you can also click this part, majors, to get a list of majors of this year's programs. And you can also click here, colleges and institutes, to find the list of colleges and institutes. For example, you click here and you will see the College of Earth and Planetary Sciences, UCAS. And when you click the name of the college, then it links directly to the web page of this college. And of course, you can see the introduction of the college, the people, the supervisors, and the research strength of this college. For the supervisors, there is a alphabetic sequence. If you click, for example, H, you can have all the supervisors whose name is starting with H. And then click his name, you will see the personal page of this supervisor. The second step is prepare application documents. A lot of applicants previously always missed some kind of documents. Then the application will be rejected or returned for modification. So we highly suggest that you prepare all the required documents listed in the call for application and the call for application with different scholarship programs. Please be noted that all the certificate and documents must be in English or Chinese. If your official transcript, for example, is not in Chinese or English, please find an authority to translate and verify these transcripts. Application with incomplete materials or those that do not meet the requirements may not be processed. And here I have some application materials listed here, but you have to go to the website to see the call for application again and check these documents one by one. The application deadline is started from October, and it will be end in April. But I believe that most of you will apply to UCAS for scholarship programs. So please do submit your online application before January 31st, 2026. And the application system is is.ucas.ac.cn. It's very easy to register a new account. And if you've already have an old account, you can still continue to use this account. Another way is to enter the web page I just mentioned and just click here, apply now. It will link you to the It will link you to the web page, the application system. And this is the first homepage of the application system. If this is your first time to use this application system, you click here, Start Application. If you want to restart your previous application, please do not click Start Application, but Application Record. And when you click Start Application, you will go into step 1 to select enrollment projects. Currently, UCAS does not offer bachelor's program for international students. UCAS does not offer bachelor to PhD or master to PhD application program, which means you have to apply for master's program or doctor program. The second page you will see is application promises. We highly suggested that you read all these lines. The important thing is do not submit your application before everything is fully prepared and correctly filled. Do not submit more than one application with different colleges and institutes or supervisors. We will check the duplicates. Once verified, they will be disqualified for application. The second step is choose a major. I just mentioned that you can find a major on the UCAS English website. You can also go directly to the online application system, and all the majors that admit international students are here in the drop-down list. If you cannot find a specific supervisor here, it generally means this supervisor is not planning to enroll international students, because not every supervisor or not every institute is recruiting international students every year. So everything should be based on the information in the database of our online application system. You can also find the personal page of different supervisors here in the online application system. For example, Professor Wang Dazhou, beside his name, there is a button View Page. If you click this button, it directly links to the personal page of Professor Wang for your information. Like this. It is not mandatory for you to find a supervisor before you submit online application. Of course, you can submit your application without any supervisor's acceptance. But if you have time, of course, you can go to find a supervisor by yourself. If some of you have already found supervisors, you have to finish the supervisor's acceptance form and upload it online. This form will be one of the required documents for online application. You can download this form in the attachment of the call for application. See this page? This is the call for 2026 Graduate International Students Program. And the attachment 2 is the supervisor's acceptance form. You download it from here. And when you finish your personal information, you send it to your supervisor. Of course, many of you haven't found a supervisor. If you can't find a supervisor, please submit your application before the deadline so that we will help you to choose to match a supervisor. Because when you submit your online application, the admission officer of different colleges and institutes will send your whole package of your application documents to the supervisors who are recruiting the international students. So you have a possibility to be accepted by the supervisor. If your application unfortunately got rejected by the college or institute that you choose, your application would be automatically transferred to the rest of the applicable colleges and institutes via the system for re-evaluation. That means you have the second chance to be selected by other institutes. Step 3 is for admission application. Step 4 is for scholarship selection. So you can see that the admission application, the scholarship application can be done in the same time. And step 4 is for uploading all the required documents at once. And for the step 3, you have to fill in your personal information. Applicants must ensure that the information provided is accurate, as any errors may affect the application admission process. Fill in the passport information part with exact same information on your passport. We know that some of you have a long name with several words, but you have to refer to the passport. Or if you don't have a passport now, you have to check the official name, maybe on your citizen ID, something like this. So this part is very important. And the step 3 is participates in interview. Even if your application documents are all right, but you have still to take the interview organized by the college or institute. And always they will hold an online interview, like the picture shown. And always the examination will be around March, the beginning of March. And here are the tips for getting accepted by a supervisor. I just mentioned that it's not mandatory to find a supervisor before application, but you are encouraged to send an application email together with your CV transcripts, motivation letters, research proposals, and other documents to your supervisor. I see many of you in the chat box talking about that no supervisor replying the email. So please check the following items if your application email is perfect. You have to show that you have strong motivation in the same research fields with him or her. If you find a supervisor and send him or her the email, but the research fields and your research background has a large difference, he may not reply you. And you have to show that you are very competitive to prove that in detail. You have to spend much time reading most of the supervisor's research papers. As I mentioned, you can see their personal page from the website. And you have to show your very big interest to do further research with the supervisor. Please do not send group email with same contents of a lot of supervisors. They may regard it as a junk email. For me, I'm the program coordinator of the application programs, but I've already received a lot of emails from you talking about, dear professor, I want to apply to what kind of program. So I will not reply that kind of email because I'm not the supervisor you are looking for. So if you do not satisfy with these items, please check it and make it better. And getting a supervisor's acceptance doesn't mean you are admitted. A scholarship evaluation committee will make the final list of scholarship awardees. And that's about the application guides. We wish you a success in application. And I know that you have a lot of questions, but you please send email to us, to PhD email and master's email by detail. And if there is any kind of technical problems online, please also attach the screenshot for further treatment. And thank you. And we will waiting for your any kind of questions by the email. Thank you.
We apply for firstly the university or scholarship. I couldn't understand this point.
We thank you, Ms.
Can we-
Humanlin, for walking us through the key steps of application process. Now we will move on to our next speaker.
胡老师，我们这边可以开始了吗？ Can we start now?
Yeah.
可以啊。
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome. My name is Claude Kiki.
Thank you.
Today, yes, I would like to share with you the wonders we are doing in this Institute of Urban Environment. And I would like you to consider this institute if you are interested in working in the field of environmental science and engineering and ecology. So here are the content of our presentation. So let me start by talking about myself as it's a kind of testimony from an IUE graduate. So back in 2017, I was somewhere in Africa. I was working as a water technician, bringing clean water to remote areas. But I was passionate about continuing my studies. So I was eager to apply and I was looking for scholarship. So I was looking for three things. First, there was a world-class institute where I can find different tools for my research and a full scholarship. So IUE tick all these boxes, and I applied for scholarship and I secured the CSE scholarship for my master's degree. And later I also applied for a PhD scholarship that I got. So I got my master here in IUE, Institute of Urban Environment in 2020, and a PhD in 2024, last year. So IUE did not just give me a degree, it gave me skills, network, and confidence to become a leader in the field of environmental science and engineering. So through the support of IUE, I have secured more than 10 papers as first author in top journal of my field, including environmental science and engineering and water research. And I presented this work at global audiences at different conferences as well. And this work was recognized by different awards, including the President CAS Award, which is the most prestigious that a graduate can receive from the academy. And also, I was also awarded by different scholarships that you can see on this slide, different awards. So I did not just stop at the graduation. I chose to stay in this institute for my postdoc, which is the best endorsement that I can give. So IUE is not just a place to come and get a degree. You can also consider to build a career in this place. And so far I have secured some grants that you can see on this slide, which is a direct recognition of the quality and the potential that you can achieve with this institute. So that's enough about myself. Let's talk about IUE. So this IUE, where is it located? IUE is located in Southeast China in a province of Fujian. So, and it's jointly established by the CAS, the Chinese Academy of Sciences, and the Xiamen City. IUE has two campuses, one in Xiamen here and the other one in Ningbo City. And both campuses focus on urban environment and health, urban green development, and urban smart management. Here in IUE, you will be coached, you will be tutored by the world best scientists. So we have over 100 professors, like including 41 full professor and 78 associate professor, including academicians. And currently we also have 60 postdoctoral fellows. Yes, hello?
Yes,
So,
we're getting you.
joining IUE, you will be joining a community of more than 600 students across 2 core disciplines, which are the environmental science, engineering, and ecology. And we also have some joint program with reputed University of China, including University of China of Science and Technology of China, Xiamen University, Tianjin, and Nottingham University. And here, this slide listed the key research platform that we have. We have 2 well-recognized institutes and over 9 provincial recognized key laboratories. And in this institute, we have more than 250 million of large instrumental equipment across different research areas, such as molecular biology, analysis of elements, the characterization of surfaces, analysis of atmosphere, and the identification of trace pollutants in water and in air. Here are just a glimpse of the material that we have here. And in this institute, you don't just learn about this instrument, you master them, you work on them. And we have many more. And in the right corner, we also have our different laboratories. So this slide shows the major that we are offering in this institute. For PhD, we have different major from the environmental science to the environmental science, environmental economics, and management. And for the research direction, you can see them there. You can just take a screenshot of this slide so that you can read more about this later after this talk. And for the master students, we also have similar majors and research direction, but we have a little bit more for the master student applicant, from the biology and environment to the regional ecological planning and evaluation. And talking about the international student that we have here, you won't be let alone because you will be joining almost 200 international students that have passed here since 2026. So this graph shows the statistic of the students that have been enrolled since 2020. And the international students come from different countries, including the United Kingdom, Singapore, some African countries, such as Benin, Rwanda, and other 34 countries. And the question is, where do our graduates go when they finish? Some return to the University of Origin to teach. Some work in very well-recognized institutes. Some can stay in the institute as postdoc or special research assistant. And if you also finish your master, you can still consider to pursue your PhD here in the institute. Here I will be showing some pairs that have passed through this institute and recorded very good results, and they have been awarded as excellent students. Here in this slide, we have Ricardo. Dr. Ricardo enrolled in 2018 through CSC scholarship. And while staying in IUE, he won several awards. And after his study, he considered to stay and work in IUE, and he was also awarded with different grants that you can see on this screen. Here are the picture showing the award Dr. Ricardo in the lab and the confirmation of the grant that he received. And here is Dr. Ricardo defense photo. The next one I'm showing here is Dr. Oluwasegun Kasim Abbas from Nigeria. While in IUE, he also secured several awards. And right now, he worked, I think 2 years ago in Singapore, in Nanyang Technological University. And currently, he's in Nigeria working as associate professor in Markland University. The next one here, here are the photo of several awards won by Dr. Abbas. The next one here is the one and only Fidel Suano. He's from Benin. He was enrolled in 2013 through Castwa Scholarship, which has been changed today to ANSO CAS. And while in IUE, he also secured good record. And after his work, he went to several countries, such as France, Finland, and right now he has been back to Benin to establish his research over there. So here are some chat that we had with him. So he's planning to create an African Institute of Engineering back home, and he's currently doing very well. And here also saw the photo of some well-recognized doctors, including Dr. Theogen, Dr. Abiot, Dr. Cloud, Dr. Edward, Dr. Laksisi. So here the award that they secure well, they were working here and they were studying here in IUE. So this institute is also supported by the city in which we are currently chairman, and is also a base for international entrepreneurship and employment, which show the impact that this institute has at the provincial level and at a national level. Here, life is vibrant. Here, we are showing some photos of the activities organized for international students. Here, we have some international students enjoying the Chinese culture. And here we have some outing that the graduate office has organized for international students. So this is to balance the research and the living experience of the international students. You can even find yourself in a dance crew, or maybe singing during galas and Chinese New Year, performing for the gala for the Chinese New Year. So here we believe that a happy and healthy student will surely be a successful researcher. So we can balance life and study here in IUE. We also have modern accommodation with different sports facilities. So here I'm just showing some pictures of what this institute hold. So the next step is how to apply, which is very important. I think this is most important things. The direct link for the application is what we have here. I think after this talk, we'll copy and paste this in a box chat. Through this link, you can read all the information that you need to apply to this Institute of Urban Environment. And one important thing is that in the bottom down of this link, you have 3 attachments. Please kindly download these files and read carefully. And the third attachment there is the list of the full professors and the associate professors. So when you download the attachment, it will be in this form. So you can read, you have a list of full professor and associate professor. Just search in the list and find your match. Find a professor that whose work excites you. Send a professional email to that professor and attach your CV. And if he finds interesting enough the email, he can respond to you. And getting the acceptance of a supervisor will significantly boost your application. So don't hesitate to go through that link to start and proceed with your application. And if there is further question to ask, please contact Mix Kudong Shui at this email and go to our general website that is on this slide. You can just take a screenshot and save it. That's all that we will say about our institute. And on the behalf of the whole institute, I want to thank you for your time and consider to apply. And we will be happy to see you in person when you'll be here. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you,
So that
sir.
will be all for our presentation. I will be, yes,
Thank you.
I'll be
Thank you for
stuff and
sharing unique opportunities at the Institute of Urban Environment.
yeah, right.
Now we will move on to next speaker. Let's welcome Professor Lee from College of Earth and Planetary Sciences, UCAS, who will introduce their graduate programs and supervision acceptance. Let's welcome Professor Lee.
Could you see my PowerPoint?
Yes, we can see.
Yes, please.
It is okay?
Yes, everything okay. You can start.
It's okay.
Hello, before starting, we have some questions, please. Can you answer us?
No. We will have question and answer session by the end of this session. Please wait for completing the presentation.
Teacher Hu, is everything okay?
Yes, everything okay. You can start.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Haya Li from the College of Earth and
Sorry,
Planetary.
Professor Lee. Did you share the screen?
Yes. Yes, I share the screen.
We can see the screen.
We can see
the screen.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, it's okay.
Maybe you can stop the sharing and share it again.
You okay? Could you see it?
Yes.
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 It's visible screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay.
李老师，你现在是那个演讲者模式，你要把它关掉。
OK。这个呢？好了吗？
可以了。
现在可以。
Okay. Sorry. I'm Haya Li from the College of the Earth and Planetary Science, University of Chinese Academic of Science. On behalf of my colleague, I give a simple introduction of my college. Here is the outline of the talk. There are 5 parts there. Firstly, a warm welcome to students from all over the world. This is the logo of our college. It shows the setting up time in 1978. So it's almost 40 years old. And this is the home page where you can find all the information about our college, including the mentor contact information. As you have known, our location is in Beijing. This is the beautiful campus view. You can see the blue sky, green tree, and the red wall. At the beginning, our college is named as Teaching and Research Section of Earth Science Graduate School, University of Science and Technology of China. It was built in the September of 1978. In the same year, it renamed as Department of Earth Science Graduate School, Beijing University of Science and Technology of China. The headquarters of this university was in Hefei, in Anhui Province. In September of 2002, it was titled as College of Earth Science Graduate School of Chinese Academy of Science. Next year, the preparing to establish the K Laboratory of Computational Geodynamic Chinese Academic of Science. Till 8 years later, the operation of the K Laboratory of Computational Geodynamic Chinese Academic of Science. In 2012, it was renamed as College of Earth Science, University of Chinese Academic of Science. In February of 2018, it was named as College of Earth and Planetary Science, University of Chinese Academic of Science. This is also the name we use now. As mentioned before, College of Earth and Planetary Science, UCAS, founded in 1978, same year as the UCAS. It is the largest and highest level education system in China, with almost disciplines on Earth and planetary science. It has great laboratory and top professors, enrolls about 1,000 graduate students every year, highlight international collaboration. It provides all necessary facility for international students. Here give the discipline, and the first level discipline was marked in the dark blue color you can see there, including surveying and mapping, geological resource and geological energy, planetary science, geophysics, marine science, and atmosphere science, and geology. There are different branches you can see there. Different branches have different study areas. Different disciplines intersect with each other. Take myself as an example. My first level discipline is marine science, but my major is in physical oceanography. My study methods use remote sensing, and remote sensing is also a branch of geodesy, and geodesy is a branch of science of surveying and mapping. So different disciplines intersect each other. Our research purpose just want to study the Earth's surface expression, such as the continent, mountains, basin, reef, plain, plateau, ocean, ridge, trench, seamount, all the things on the Earth and in the deep of Earth. The research for myself, a research purpose is oceanic remote sensing. As everybody has known, ocean is vast and in-situ observation is dangerous and expensive. So remote sensing is a good way to study the ocean. Therefore, we want to explore the oceanic process and phenomena with remote sensing. We want to monitor the ocean and retrieve the physical parameters, which will benefit the development of the society. To retrieve more precision and accuracy of the parameters, we need to imagine mechanism. With the increasing of air temperature, we focus our work on the response of polar environment to the warming of global. We can observe the polar area from the space and land and ocean with remote sensing. So with combined all these methods together, we can observe the polar area completely. Sea level change is the fingerprint of global warming. Sea level change, including the ice melt, water resource recycling, especially with the increasing air temperature. The global average sea level increasing trend is 3.3 millimeter per year. So more area on the Earth are threatened by the sea level rising. InSAR technology is one of the family of techniques using SAR interferometry to provide displacement estimation by data processing. The deformation can be caused by earthquake, eruption of volcanoes, landslide, subsidence, the dynamic of ice sheet, glacier, and sea level. So we want to use InSAR to explore the Earth science. The teaching system, including 7 first-level disciplines, 23 teaching sections, 271 courses, and around 400 teachers or professors. The teacher system covers the whole series of Earth and planetary science. It is the highest level of teaching in China. Nipan, who from Nepal, who obtained the National Award A, that is a gold medal and certification from the President of Nepal. Here there is the photo. The President gave him the gold medal. Here is our former dean who met the international student. Here we just list the potential supervisors, but not including all of them. More information, you can visit our colleague homepage, or you can contact with the Secretary Wang Xi. Sorry. Could you say?
Yes, we can see. You may proceed, no problem.
Yes, we can see.
You can
Continue,
see the PowerPoint?
No. We can see.
No, it's gone. It's gone. Can you please share the screen again?
This is a final page. We wanted to take a final page screen.
Okay. And this is the contact information of the Secretary Wang Xi. And look forward to see you in the College of Earth and Planetary Science Thank you. That's all.
Thank you so much.
Please share us the supervisor and email address,
Please
please.
release the questions will be by the end of the session. So please wait for all the presentation to complete. Thank you, Professor Lee, for your insightful presentation. We will now move on to next speaker. Now we welcome Professor Han from College of Resources and Environment, UCAS, who will share details about their academic offerings. Please welcome Professor Han.
Here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Hear you.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
we can see.
You can
Okay.
start.
Okay, that okay. Okay. Now I will introduce our college. Our college belongs to the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences. College of Resources and Environmental is the biggest college in our university. So now let's discover our college. Our college belongs to UCAS. I will very short, brief introduce of UCAS. Today, some professors have introduced our UCAS. UCAS has 4 campus. If you study here, the first year you will study in the Yuquanlu campus here. And the next year, you will transfer to the Yanxi Lake campus. So a lot of I think very interesting can be discovered. And our UCAS focus on the research. So we have a lot of very high level equipment and very good software and hardware. And now I will introduce the College of Resource and Environment. We built about 2004, and now we have what? Okay. After I introduce, you can have any questions. I will answer it. Okay. Now I will introduce our college. Our college has more than 20 institute. The main institute is Research Center for Eco-Environmental Science, and we also has the other institute. You will see a lot of band here. So if you want to study here, you have a lot of cross science and technology to learn. And you will see some institute located in Beijing and the other institute out of Beijing. So if you want to have some relationship with the other cities, France, so now it's a very good choice. So you will see the CRE, the College of Resource and Environmental is the largest college. We have the more than 1,200 graduate students here. And the undergraduate student every year is a little different. Now we have more than 60 more than 65 undergraduate students. Just now I mentioned we focus on the research, so our graduate student is most, but undergraduate student not too much. And our district focus on the environmental science and engineer, and we also has the ecology. We also has the geography. Our ranking in China is top percent 2, and we have 5 A+. The project in China is the most A levels college. Our ESI very topist, you will see our material science, chemical, environmental, all is the topist field. So if you study here, you will meet the academics of China. I mean, the most smart scientist in China in environmental field in our college. So you will meet a lot of very smart supervisors, very professional supervisors. See, now you will see the topest one. Some of them is our dean. You will see the first dean is Qin Dahe professor. I remember he walked through the North Pole, and he's the topest scientist. He's the academist. And the second one is Fu Bojie. He focused on the biodioxide and the ecology. And the third one is Jiang Guibin. Jiang Guibin professor is focused on the environmental science and environmental toxicity. And now current dean is the Zhu Yongguan. Zhu Yongguan is the president of Developing Country Scientist Associate. And of course, we have the other vice dean. They in charge our college. Some maintain some daily issues. And nowadays, in our college, we have 364 researchers and scientists and faculties. And we support some more than 10 staffs. Nowadays, our major more than 500. And you will see we have very advanced teaching faculties in CRE. Just now I mentioned we have some the major about the teaching, about the on-site teaching and online teaching, some Chinese course and some English course. And if you are not good at Chinese, doesn't matter. We have a lot of English courses, and we also have some traditional classroom and some smart classroom. And nowadays, smart classroom is more. See, here is the smart classrooms. We have some lessons we'll hold on here. And of course, in our college, some professors focus on the theoretical research, some focus on the experimental research. So for the theoretical, we have the very good platforms. See, we have some like if you want to monitoring or remote sensing, we have very good computers, the high performance computers. If you want to some environmental science or see, we have the UAV, and we also have some GC mass or all the equipment in our college. You can find it. And of course, some scientists will focus on the environmental technology. For example, they will focus on some industrial project. You also will meet some new technologies, and you also have experience to attend the real plant, the real industrial. And in CRE, College of Resource and Environmental, some focus on the air pollutant, some focus on the water research, some focus on the waste treatment, and some focus on the resource recycling. Of course, we also have some new energies, but our new energies just built from the waste treatment. So you will discover a lot of very interesting field in our college. In these days, our college, the scientists, the faculty, they publish very good papers, not only about this nature communication, nature climate change, EST, or something. All these top journals we have published. So if you study here, you have more productive. Don't worry about that. So you will meet the Chinese smartest environmental scientist. And of course, we also have some geography, some like the ArcGIS, some like the remote sensing, some physical geography, the human geography. If some person want study like the well-being, or want to research relation or dependence of the science, the social science in our college, you also find this field, because environmental not only for science field, is also for the social science. So in nowadays, sorry. Okay. In nowadays, we also has a lot of international students. In our college, is just follow UCAS the rules. We have 3 phase education systems of undergraduate students. Of course, most student today, I think, want to apply the master student and the PhD student. So this slide I will escape. And these figures, we visit some plant, we visit some urban rail monitoring station, national station, and we attend some rail power plant. And this slide is about some international education, about they visit some. Here is a they visit a power plant. Here also connection with the other institute, like the Environmental Institute and RCES and a lot of the other institute. You know, UCAS belong CAS. CAS has 114 institute. So you will chance to connect with the other institute scientists. In nowadays, we more than 80% graduate the advanced studies after graduate. Every student, I think, I heard, has a very good career future. So if you study here, later if you study here, the master student will apply the overseas the universities. Like in our university, some students apply. Now they study Cornell University, like the Georgia Tech, the Harvard, MIT, the Carnegie Mellon, or some the Max Planck in German. A lot of university and a lot of institute they can apply. If you study here by the PhD, you can apply postdoc, or you can apply the like the faculty in the other countries, or you can work in China. Maybe you can find a job in UCAS. Of course, life not only for research, not only for work. We also have very color life in our campus. See, we have some sports, we have some music, and we very close the Great Wall. And in our campus, we also has close the ski area. So just for fun. The colorful campus life is very interesting. Beyond exception at UCAS, meet UCAS and meet your incredible future self. I think welcome to UCAS, your gateway to China. Okay, thank you all. Any questions?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I have a question, please. Can you answer me?
Yeah, sure, please.
I want to apply a PhD. I am sending the research proposal in different supervisors, but they don't respond. No one can respond me.
Okay.
So what
that
is the
always
solution for
happens.
this problem?
Okay, keep going. Keep going. You know, some professors, they are busy, but some professor want to collect the different candidate. Maybe they want wait some deadline, and then they will have the interview. They will to review all this, all your CV, not only you. I mean, a lot of students' CV. They will make a list for them, and then they will information you. So don't worry. You can. I think you can try more professors. Some professors will respond quickly. Some will just wait the deadline. So the different professors, I think, has different roles. So don't worry. If you maybe worry about it, just try the other professors.
Thank you
have
very
a
much.
question.
I am understand this. I'm trying
Ma'am, I have a
since
question.
last year,
Please
but I'm
keep
keep
the
trying
out
from
of this.
USA.
Okay,
Thank you
Vanu.
very much.
Okay.
Please keep the
Okay.
question.
Hello,
Thank you.
hello everyone.
Thank you, Professor Han, for your valuable introduction.
Okay,
Now we will.
maybe the time is limited. So
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank you,
next
Professor.
Can I have
speaker. You
question?
can send me the
Hello.
email. Yeah.
Hello,
you can
Bro
send
Abdul
me
Muin.
email.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
But now the time is limitation. I'm Yinghui Han. You can send me email. You can send me email if you have some questions. I will respond to you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. Bye-bye.
Next, we have Miss Leo, Program Coordinator from Institute of Tibetan Plateau Research, CAS. Let's welcome Miss Leo for
Hello?
a presentation.
Okay.
Abdul
Good
Mohammed.
afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
we can
Yes,
hear you.
ma'am.
My name is Liu Wenwen. I'm from the Department of Education, Institute of Tibetan Plateau Research, Chinese Academy of Science. Today, I'd like to introduce our institute. Because later there is one international student, Harris, from our institute. He will introduce the study and life in Beijing. So I will just focus on the introduction of our institute and research teams and scientists. Our institute was founded in 2003. It is a very young and small institute. When students first hear the name of our institute, you may think we are in Tibet. Yes, we have a very large campus in Lhasa in Tibet. That one is for the research field work. We are located in Beijing. We have two campuses in Beijing. One is in the Olympic area, and one is in the Huairou Science City. This is the State Key Laboratory. You can see our institute was focused on the study of the Tibetan Plateau Earth system, environment, and resources. There are seven national stations on the Tibetan plateau. Three of them are the national stations, and 4 of them are the CAS and ATP station. There are 5 observation stations is under construction. You know, every year teachers and students, they will go to different area on the Tibetan plateau for the field work to collect samples and collect data. For about the international cooperation, our institute have the overseas centers in Kathmandu, Nepal, in Iran, in Germany, and in America. We have one international cooperation program called the Third Pole Environment Program. It has organized 9 workshops since 2009. Thanks to this program, we have our first international students in 2009 from Nepal. About the international students, from 2009 to 2025, there are more than 180 students from 20 countries. In the future, we hope there will be more and more nationality students from all over the world to study in our institute. Here is some of our excellent international students. Also, some of the excellent graduates, they got promotion in their own institution. They go to further study in the other university or institute in China, in America, or in Europe. There are 9 majors related to the national natural science study in the Tibetan Plateau. I will introduce one by one later, okay? I think this one is most applicants are most concerned about how much money you can have in each month. No matter what kind of scholarship you apply, our institute and the supervisor will also provide you some stipend each month. So for master students, each month you can receive like 3,000 to 4,000 Chinese yuan, okay? And PhD students will receive 6,000 to 7,000. The second part is I will introduce the research teams and the scientists at our institute, because I find many applicants, they are very confused which professor I should choose. There are so many, professors. I have one. I just interested maybe in one field, but I don't know which one to choose. Teachers and students are divided into 10 research teams in our institute. They have different research fields. You can see the first and the fifth are the biggest research teams. No matter from the Chinese students, the amount of Chinese students, international students, professors, and associate professors. The others are a little smaller teams. Here I'd like to explain the professor and associate professor, the number of here, okay? Here is only the researchers, okay, who has a qualification to enroll international students, okay? Not all the professors and students here. The first team is the multi-sphere interaction and environmental change team, okay? Their admission major is physical geography. So if you have a background of related to geography or GIS, okay, and you can choose this group, okay? If you are interested in, like, for example, glacier environment, the ice core record and atmospheric dust, you can choose Professor Yao Tandong and Professor Wu Guangjian. Professor Xu and Professor Gao Jin, their research interest is about the water stable isotopes and atmospheric chemistry and ice chemistry, okay? And on the right side, there are 3 professors, okay? Their research field is related to the hydrology modeling. So if you are interested in this one, you can choose this supervisor, okay? Here is the rest of the supervisors in the first team. But only 3 of them, they have the experience to supervise international students. First is Professor Liu Yongqin. Her research field is about glacier microorganism. And Professor Yang Wei, okay, the fourth one in the first row, okay, his research field is about glacier surface energy and mass balance. And Professor Xu Xiangke, his research is about glacier geomorphology, okay, quaternary glaciation. So if you are interested in this research field, you can choose this one. The second team is about land-air interaction and climate change team. This is a small team. Their admission major is atmospheric physics and environment. So if you have the background of atmospheric, you can choose this one. And they have the cooperation with some universities in Ethiopia. and they set up some weather stations in Ethiopia. So if you're from Ethiopia, maybe you can choose this team. The third team is also a very small team. Their admission major is also physical geography, but they more focused on the lake sediment. Okay, so if you are maybe interested in the glacier lakes, you can choose this group. The fourth team is environmental quality and safety for alpine regions. The admission major is also physical geography, but they more focus on the biogeochemistry and the persistent organic pollutant POPs. Okay, so if you are interested in POPs or in biogeochemistry, you can choose this group. The fifth one is also a very big team. Their name is Collision and Uplifting and its effect. Their team is big, but they divided into two small field. One is about structure geology, and one is solid earth geophysics. More about earthquakes. For example, Professor Bailing, her research is about the physics of earthquake sources. So if you are interested in structure geology and solid earth geophysics, you can choose this team. For example, Professor Ji Yingfeng, he is a supervisor of Harris. Okay, he is a very nice supervisor. He gives students a lot of chances for some international conference. Here is the associate professors in the fifth team. They are very young researchers, and they have experience of studying abroad. They have very fluent English speaking. Especially Associate Professor Zhang Liyun, he has the experience of supervise international students. So maybe you can have a try. The sixth one is the Cenozoic environmental team. They are also the physical geography and quaternary geology team. Their team not divided. They are including three research directions: the paleomagnetic tectonic landforms, paleoclimate, and weathering, noding, and carbon cycling. So if you are interested in these three research field, you can choose this team. Okay. And Professor Fang Xiaoming, he is an academician. He has very many years of experience to supervise international students. So you can apply for this group. The seventh team is the Ecology and Human Adaptation team. This is a very new team. They have the admission major for physical geography and archaeology. So if you are interested in archaeology and have the background of the archaeology, you can choose this one. Their research field is in the environmental archaeology and high altitude civilization. The ninth team is the ecology team. It is called Ecosystem Function and Global Change. Their admission major is ecology, but also they have the qualification to enroll students for physical geography and GIS. Their research field is more focused on the global change ecology, grassland management, and also terrestrial ecosystem, or also ecosystem modeling. So if you are interested in this field, you can choose this team. The next team is about patterns and processes of ecosystem. They have only one admission major is ecology, but they are focused on the tree rings. Okay, for example, the glacier vegetation interaction, alpine tree lines, alpine shrub lines. They have a new research field called sustainable ecosystem management and ecosystem releases and ecological security. So if you have background of ecology and you're interested in trees, okay, you may choose this group. The last group is the 3-pole environment observation and big data team. They have only one, not only one, okay, the main admission major is the GIS, okay. If you have the very good background about GIS and computer and modeling, you can choose this group. This team is also a new and a small team, but they have you can see they have very young researchers in their team, and also have the experience to study abroad. So Professor Li Xin, he also have two international students. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Liu, for highlighting the research strengths of your institute. Now we will move on to our next speaker. We now invite Mr. Liu from the Institute of Mountain Hazards and Environment, CAS. Let's welcome Mr. Liu.
Hello everyone. Can you see my PPT?
Yes, we can see.
Hello everyone. My name is Liu Lieke, and it's a program coordinator from Institute of Mountain Hazards and Environment. And today I'm going to introduce the institute and give you the introduction of postgraduate education. Our institute was established in 1966, belonged to Chinese Academy of Sciences, mainly supporting the demands of mountain hazards mitigation and mountain environment protections in southwest China. And our institute is located in CAS Chengdu branch campus, considered as a unique institute of mountain science researchers. And we have 4 research units: mountain hazards, mountain environment, mountain sustainable development, and the digital mountain. For our team, we have 280 staffs, including scientists, managing staffs, and supporting staffs. We have 1 academicians and 66 professors and 63 associate professors. For the students, we have 329 Chinese students and 44 international students, and joint students is 66. And these are the 3 systems supporting our institute: research systems, management systems, and the support system. Our institute research system is composed of 2 key laboratories and 3 centers, supported by 9 field observation stations. As you can see from map, this is the 9 stations located in Upper Yanting River and Tibet Plateau. And the institute has established the mountain ecological observation system called the Global Mountain. Wait a second. Called the Global Mountain Observation Network. And the system is highly significant as it enables comprehensive monitoring of the ecosystem, providing critical data support for the sustainable development and helping us better protect the environment. And we has also established the agricultural ecosystem observation system. The system, it can monitor various indicators of the agricultural ecosystem in real time, such as soil fertility and crop growth conditions. With the system, we can accurately track the dynamic of agricultural production, support scientific decision-making for agricultural activities, and ensure the sustainable development of agriculture. And this is the indoor environment and the mountain hazard dynamic simulation system. We have 4 research units. The first one is the mountain hazards. We're focusing on debris flows, landslide, collapse, dam-made lakes, and mountain torrents. The debris flow, we also established the debris flow formatting motive evaluation process and engineering regulation mechanism. Material sources control series of debris flows, a numerical simulation platform for the whole dynamic process, and engineering regulation of the debris flow. We also build the mountain hazards treatment technology system in different areas. It can be used to different areas for linear projects, for tourism attractions, for urbanization in mountainous areas, and for hydropower projects. The case studies, we're focusing on mountain hazards mechanism. We have put forward our own mountain hazards mitigation technology system. The cases like Sichuan Tibet Road and Chengdu Kunming Railway, Ertan hydropower stations, and Jiuzhai Village. Research Unit 2, the mountain environment. We're focusing on the mountain ecosystem, hydrology, slope erosion, water soil conservation, ecological barrier, and plant physiology. We also made some achievements by focusing on mountain ecological process researches. We put forward our own ecological recovery and protection mode and technological system on mountain ecological barriers construction, like protective forest system in Upper Yanting River and vegetation recovery mode in Sichuan Basin, and water soil conservation technology gathered soil no farming for sloping land with purple soil, ecological barrier construction in Tibet. The research unit 3 is mountain sustainable development based on scientific and social geography. Our institute has devoted in researches on human-land relationship for more than 20 years, so that in following aspects. Our research unit 4 is the digital mountain. Based on technologies of GIS and RS, Institute has set up a mountain spatial data base of Southwest China, which has strongly supported for mountain researchers. Mountain spatial information integration and sharing, highly resolution remote sensing, and virtual simulation of mountains, mountain quantitative remote sensing and discrimination and monitoring mountain hazards by remote sensing. We also made scientific rescues. The scientific rescues on Wenchuan, Lushan, Nepal, and Tibet earthquake has earned international concerns. Science has issued 4 reports about the rescues. There are the 2 cases that is important for the scientific rescues. On December 1999, destructive debris flows happened in Venezuela, with 6 cities destroyed, over 30,000 deaths, $10 billion loss. China's rescue proposal from our institutes was adopted by Venezuela government for 50% cost saving. Chavez, president of Venezuela, thanked Chinese Chairman Jiang Zemin for this international assistance in 2002. And another case, the field survey on emergency arrest control of Diamond Lake and landslide from KKH Road in Pakistan. Researchers from our institute conducted a field survey on emergency risk control of Diamond Lake and landslide from KKH Road in Pakistan on March 27, 2010, which was highly prized by Embassy of Pakistan for saving USD 200 millions. We have built the international cooperations with the partners. Over 40 institutes and universities has been our institute long-term and international cooperation partners. It's located all around the world, from America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania. There are the cities and name of the partners. The institute has also established the international platforms, the Chinese Committees on International Center for Integrated Mountain Development, Sino-Nippo-Jain Research Center for Geography, and the China-Pakistan Joint Research Center on Earth Science, and Sino-Italy Joint Laboratory. The Asian Network on Debris Flows, the Alliance of International Science Organization on Disaster Risk Reduction. This is the international research programs, and the plan is the plan on disaster risk reduction along the Belt and Road. It's launched by CAS with the fund of CNY 15 millions by Professor Cui Peng SPI, focusing on nature hazards reduction along China-Pakistan economic corridor, and this project will be linked to international programs in cooperation with Public Health England, International Council for Science, and the International Social Science Council, and integrate research on disaster risk. In May 2019, our institute launched Alliance of International Science Organization on Disaster Risk Reduction, which is committed to making contributions to the implementation of the Sunday Framework for Disaster Reduction 2015 to 2030, and the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development at the regional level, and contributing to the safe, green, resilient, and sustainable society through integrated efforts. We also do have the international talent programs. CAS President International Fellowship Initiative called PAFI. Over 30 overseas students, over 30 overseas scientists came to our institute for scientific exchanges and research cooperation supported by FIPI. This is the international organization partners. Now I'm going to introduce give the introduction to postgraduate education. The postgraduate education of our institute began in 1981. International students' education of the institute began in 2013. One postdoc research station. We have one postdoc research stations in geography and 5 doctoral programs and 8 master's programming. And there are 4 scholarships that supporting students to study at our institute. Up to today, we have 44 international students. It include 32 PhD students and 12 master students, and 11 student has got honored for outstanding students of UCAS, and there are 53 students has already graduated. 26 are PhD and 27 are masters, and 6 of them has got honored for outstanding graduate students. This is the majors and research areas of our supervisors. You can choose the field and contact with the supervisors to apply for the scholarship. We also have the overseas exchange of graduate students in the institute. Last year we have one person was found by China Scholarship Council, and 12 students were assigned to participate in long-term and short-term cooperation projects. 3 were assigned aboard to participate in the joint training program by government sponsor, and 13 people were assigned to participate in international academic conference. We also made some outstanding training results. 3 doctorate dissertation win the excellent doctorate dissertation of Chinese Academy of Science. 1 master student win the internship practice outstanding achievements award of National Engineering Masters. The 90% proportion of 2025 graduates are in their employment and further studies before 2025 July. Among them, the employment of doctorate graduates is mainly in higher education units and scientific research and design units. Graduates with a master's degree are mainly employed by other institutes, private enterprise, state-owned enterprise, and scientific research and design unit. These are the 4 steps to apply study at our institute. First, step 1, you need to find professors of your interest from our institute. You can see more details in the website. Step 2, you need to get eligible supervisor's acceptance letter. You need to contact the supervisors for more details, and maybe the supervisor will give you an interview. If he can approve your interview, then you may be able to get a chance to get the letter. Step 3, submit application materials to online system for approval. Step 4, finally, you can make the final review and prepares the admission documents. Here is my contact numbers. If you have further questions, then you can write me an email or you can call me. Okay, welcome to our institute. That's all for today.
Thank you, Mr. Liu, for your informative presentation. Now we will move on to our next speaker. Let's welcome Mr. Yao from Xinjiang Institute of Ecology and Geography, UCAS. Let's welcome Mr. Yao.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yao Feng from the Xinjiang Institute of Ecology and Geography. As is well known, arid region cover over 30% of the global land area, and the aridification is the widespread global ecology. SIEG, founded in 1961, is a national research institution targeting global scientific frontiers in arid area ecology and environmental research. Our main research focuses on the nature resource management, ecological restoration, environmental monitoring, biodiversity conservation, and other major issues. We have 2 core research units, including Desert and Oasis Ecology Research Center, Arid Land Biodiversity Conservation Research Center, Xinjiang Mineral Resource Research Center, and Xinjiang Tourism Academy, Silk Road Green Development Research Center. Our most unique advantage is the great geographical location. SIEG is located in Xinjiang, northwest China, home to the world's most complete arid zone ecosystem spectrum. Xinjiang covers 12 core landforms from deserts to glaciers, and is now known as the Nature Laboratory for Arid Zone Research. Global Arid Zone scientists are eager to come here to obtain first-hand data, and we are the co-guardian and researcher of this laboratory. You may wonder, with many institutions studying arid zone globally, what makes XIEG stand out? Let me highlight 4 key advantages. First, we host a wide range of top-tier research platforms. For example, we have a National K library focusing on basic research, Natural Engineering and Technical Research Center dedicated to the application and transformation of research outcomes. One CES Central Area Agricultural Research Center focusing on joint research with Central Area countries, and 14K library cover mineral resource, remote sensing, pollution control, and other fields. In addition, we host a regional center for large-scale instruments, a data center, a library and information center, and natural museum, all of which can provide strong support for your academic research. We also publish 6 academic journals, serving as key academic platforms in the area of arid zone research. Second, we have a comprehensive monitoring network. Our 12 field stations cover Xinjiang's key area, including 3 natural stations, 5 professional stations, and 2 specialized botanical gardens in Yili and Chupan, and 19 ecological monitoring stations in Sita area. This network is fully open to international students. This is an advantage that other institutions can't provide. Third, our first day is top-notch. We have nearly 100 professors, including about 50 doctoral professors and more than 60 master professors. Over 80% of our professors have overseas study or cooperation experience. In addition, we also have about 10 foreign supervisors from United States, India, Pakistan, and other countries. Fourth, as a natural international cooperation base, we partner with over 80 top institutions worldwide, including joint research center in Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Germany, Poland, and other 4 countries, among others. Our Central Area Ecology Research Center, founded in 2013, is one of the 5 overseas institute of the case. It operates 3 branches, central in Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan, with its hand culture in Uzbekistan. Each year, main staff work on experiment and research. Fifth, as a leader in Central Area ecology research, our professional strengths are irreplaceable. We are the only natural research institute focusing on arid zone ecology and geography research in China. With over 60 years of accumulation, we have won 2 United States awards and more than 400 national and provincial awards. 5 of our key disciplines are ranked in the global top 1 by ESI. Moreover, rank first globally in SI population on desert and oasis research. 6. We have a mature cultivation system with 6 doctoral programs and 11 master programs, and about 15 international students enrolled each year. So far, we have trained more than 150 international students from 15 countries, with 60 currently studying here. We are the main base for training high-level talents in Central area. In terms of campus culture, we offer a rich variety of campus activities for international students. You can join in and meet new friends here. Of course, the beautiful scenery and delicious food in Xinjiang are not being missed. Currently, many outstanding international students have chosen to study and live here. Thank you for your attention. Welcome to join us.
Thank you, Mr. Yao, for introducing your institute programs. Now we will move on to next speaker, which is me. I will start my own presentation. So let me introduce myself. I am Abdul, as a representative of Education Department of National Center for Nanoscience and Technology. And today I am here to present National Center for Nanoscience and Technology, hereby refers to as NCNST. Let's talk about us. NCNST was established in December 31st, 2003. It is almost 22 years we are here. And we were co-founded by Chinese Academy of Sciences and Ministry of Education of China. Our governing board chair was Professor Junli Bai, and our current director is Professor Jiong Tang, and we are located in the very center of China in Beijing. So far for the directors, we have our founding director, Professor Junli Bai, and our second director was Professor Chen Wang. Third director was Professor Minghua Liu, and fourth director was Professor Yuliang Zhao. And now our current director is Professor Jiong Tang. So for the ranking, because NCNST focus on the nanoscience and technology, and nanoscience technology is basically have application in every subject, even it's environmental engineering, chemistry, physics, and medicine. We are one of the top 10 institute of Chinese Academy of Sciences, even according to Nature Index or any other rankings. In 2019, we were placed fourth place under the section of Chinese Academy of Sciences due to our research contribution in biological sciences, chemistry, earth and environmental sciences, health sciences, and physical sciences. According to Schemago ranking, global ranking, we have 9th overall percentile with 38 research percentile, 5th innovation percentile, and 31st societal percentile. And by subject, we are 54 in environmental sciences, 74 in engineering, 78 in chemistry, 86 in physics and astronomy, and 90 in medicine. So you can say in all of the subjects, we are top 100 around the globe as an independent institute as well, and under the Chinese Academy of Sciences. So for our science and technology talent team, we have a large faculty. We have 464 members. We have 3 academicians, 15 outstanding researchers, 19 young researchers, 23 high-level talents, and 108 research assistants, with 171 professors, which consists of 102 full professors and 81 associate professors. For the graduate students, we have 420 current students with 338 joint students from other institutes, which are working in the laboratories of NCNSC, with 32 current international students, 172 graduate tutors, which have their experience or their education from abroad, from US and Europe. So this is our research faculty, which is available to supervise students. You will see these faces all around the world for the conferences, for the posters, for the symposiums, for the forums, and you see that they are a great contributor of the science, and you will love to be supervised by them. So what we offer postgraduate education, we offer masters, and we offer PhD. We basically integrate graduate education and research to provide unparalleled opportunities for students to learn, discover, and deeply understand nanoscience and technology. We foster abilities, values, and passion in students to creatively and wisely apply nanoscience and technology for the betterment of humankind. So these are the majors offered by us. So this is one thing is direction. which is the first discipline, which is chemistry, which can be chemistry, physics, materials, and biology. Under them, we have majors. So you can do nanoscience and technology in chemistry, in physics, biology, materials, and biology. And for other majors, you have physical chemistry, condensed matter physics, material science, and biological physics. All of them is available for masters, but some of them is not available for PhD, but you can select or you can change it to your program and at the time of admission as well. For the research fields, we are very diverse. As you know, nanoscience and technology have application in every field. So we are doing research in catalysis, sensor and detectors, food agriculture, engineering, coatings, energy storage, energy conversions, electronics, photonics, environmental, biomedical, desalination, printing, lithography, as well as filtration and membrane. So for the technical training, you don't have to worry about anything. We have three main CAS laboratories, which consists of Laboratory of Nanobiological Effects and Safety, Laboratory of Nano Standards and Testing, and Laboratory of Nanosystems and multi-level manufacturing. They are doing research both in chemistry and physics as well. We have four specialized laboratories, Nano Theory Laboratory, Nano Fabrication, in Nanophotonics Materials and Devices, and in Nano Intelligent Sensing. And we have also one dedicated technology development department, which focus on building a public open platform to support nanoscience research and primarily engage in the nano detection technology services. We have almost 200 large-scale devices and 7,000 instruments, which are valued at around 300 million RMB. So basically, you can do any type of research under nano here. So for the international exchange and cooperation, we have very large network. NCNST has established international collaborations with more than 30 universities and research institutes around the world. We have around 30 to 35 international conferences until now. We have Sino US China Nano Forum, IBAN NCNST Symposium, CPOS NCNST Conference, Nano AI Forums. And we have our one dedicated China Nano International Conference series, which is organized by us. It is almost 22 years until we are established, and almost every 2 years we organize this conference, and almost we ask for speakers, and the speakers are around from almost 45 countries, and and there are a lot of interaction of around 2,000 to 2,500 people in the conference as well. So for the international students, we have 168 international students enrolled in NCNST from 20 countries around the world from 2008 to 2025 until now. Currently, we have 32 international students, and we are very diverse in nationalities. We have students from Ethiopia, Pakistan, Iran, North Korea, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Nigeria, India, Thailand, Bangladesh, Rwanda, Finland, Egypt, Gabon, Turkey, Sri Lanka, Saudi Arabia, Cuba, Yemen, etc. So for the not only about the research, we have a lot of student gathering and activities. We almost have a lunch gathering or discussion session with the education department with the students almost every 15 days. We usually have tours. We usually go to the outside touring as well. So you can be sure that it is not only research, we do the extracurricular activities as well. So for our alumni success, almost 108 international students are graduated from our institute, and they are all around the world in USA, Europe. The PhD students are doing postdocs. The master students are doing PhDs. Some of our assistant professors in their own country. Some are researchers, lecturers, R&D scientists, associate professors, research assistant. Some are strategic head in industry and in a company, and some are even founder and CEO of some companies as well. So you can be sure of your future when you join NCNST. So let's start about my journey. Basically, I am Abdul Mamin from Pakistan, and then I completed my master's degree in the National Center for Nanoscience and Technology in 2024. After that, I joined education department, basically served them for 1 year as an intern and do some communication between international students and the education department. So let's talk about the reason why I choose NCNST, and this can be reason for you as well. The NCNST has world-class reputation. I chose NCNST because it's one of the China's leading centers dedicated exclusively to nanoscience, its high global ranking and impressive research output in prestigious journals, it convinced me it was the ideal place for my master's studies. And the second reason is it has excellent research facilities and mentorship. The state-of-the-art facilities, particularly for the biological studies, were a major factor in my decision. And I was fortunate to join the lab of Professor Chen Chunying, now an academician, whose groundbreaking research was inspiration for me. And the last but not the least reason is sport for international students. We have the dedicated sport for international students at NCNST, which truly makes a difference as compared to other CAS institutes. The education department consists of Director Pan, Ms. Jia, Mr. Chen, and Ms. Lily, which works tirelessly to guide us through everything from visas to campus life. So for my growth and achievement, for what I achieved during my life in NCNST, I did my master research on nanoliposome drug delivery for cancers, and I get the first-hand experience on the instrument, which consists of DLS, TEM, ICP-MS, the cell cultures, the in vitro, all of the cellular intake with the confocal microscopy, and the in vivo with the mice as well. I was fortunate enough to publish, basically present 2 conference posters and publish 5 peer-reviewed journals in prestigious journals, including Nanoscale Horizons, Materials Today Chemistry. And I was also fortunate enough to get some administrative experience as well. And I am also the recipient of 2023 Excellent International Student of UCAS. For my time in the education department, I want to say you can also be a part of it. It's not it's not mandatory to have some kind of skill. You can be a part of it. You can be, if you are an active student, you can always help our education department in handling the international students. So I did and planned and executed orientation workshop and cultural activities in NCNST during my study period as well as my time in education department. I streamlined communication between international students and education department, and even maintain some smooth operation between UCAS and NCNST. And I ask you during your study period, you can also be a part of education department as an active student, getting experience and certificates. So for my life and NCNST and Beijing, I can say the campus is vibrant and international. Almost everybody knows English, especially the education department, and your colleagues as well. Your lab mates will also be familiar with English language, so you will not have any problem. You will have friends from all over the world. And I think the living in Beijing is also an adventure itself. It has a rich history, amazing food, and great travel opportunities. And for the women, I think its safety is not a concern. And due to it is a capital, the language barrier also.
那个是吧？最后他还是主持人。
So for my future and final words, I will say that I am currently a joint PhD student at University of Adelaide, South Australia, and India Nanoscience in Madrid, Spain, working on gold nanoparticles for immunotherapy. And for my final words, I want to say that NCNST will provide you the platform, and your curiosity and your hard work will do the rest. You have to get the training so you can go for your PhD or postdoc all around the world, and it's a decision that I think that will shape you. Thank you. Thank you. You can contact NCNST at this number, as well as send the email to the edu@nanocity.cn. You can also contact them on Facebook, Twitter, and for more information, you can also visit website. Just search NCNST on the Google, you will find them.
时间长了40了，
Thank you very much.
但是政府奖好像跟那
Thank
个
you so
政府
much.
是一样的年龄限制。
我刚查了一下，政府奖有30、40、
40
以下。
Abdul Muin, can I ask you one question?
39。
Please at the end of the session, please.
行。
Okay, now I welcome our final and
最开
last
始
speaker.
多啊，最开始快500了，现在变成快300快少于300了。
有没有人提问？
Finally, we are honored to have Mr. Haris Fahim, a current UCAS student from Institute of Tibetan Palatio Research, who will share his experience as an international student of UCAS. Mr. Haris, you can start the presentation.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Screen is displaying?
No.
Not yet. No, not yet.
Wait. Oh, the share screen share option is hidden with me.
Really? You can't see the share screen?
Yeah, with me, the share option is hide. Hello?
Let me
Yeah.
think. Let me check.
Yes.
Now check. Now check. Can you do it?
Oh, wait, I'm trying. No, it's still hide. The option is hide.
You can't share the screen, right?
Yeah, I'm sharing, but I'm unable because the option share is hidden with me.
Can you send it to Miss Liu Wenwen? And I will
Okay.
uh
Now it's okay?
Yeah.
I
I
think
think it's now
yes,
coming.
okay.
Yeah, it's okay
Yes,
now.
we can see.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Very cool. Good evening from Beijing. I'm Haris. I'm a student of ITP, third year of PhD student, and my professor name is Professor Yang Fingji. So first, I want to introduce about some slide introduction about me. So I did my bachelor from Pakistan, Ushanahata University. After that, I did my postgraduate diploma from University of Peshawar. Then I did my master from Tunantashwi, Central South University in 2023. So after that, I enrolled Chinese Academy of Science Institute of Tibetan Plateau. So these are some images of my previous. So my first day when I was enrolled, when I was admitted here, this was the first day when I in UCAS. The campus was in huge Honolulu campus, so I spent my 6 month 6 month there to complete my coursework. So this is the image of dinner with my research group when I was admitted in 2023, the first research group picture with dinner with professor and their team. So this is the picture of Professor Liu and Win. So I have all about publication when I joined my UCAS. So I recently up to now I have published 3 research articles. The first author and several other is a co-author. So this is our my most recent article which I published recently. So these 3 articles. So these are some coursework and attachment of this. So I already attended and participated in various international conference, which is in JPGU, Japan Geoscience Society in 2024. So where I gave oral presentation there. Additionally, I also presented various conferences domestically in China, such as CGU, which was one of the largest geoscience conference, which was held in 2024. So these are some conference picture. So these are you got also April International Summer School, which was I held previous year. So I also visited 3 times with collaboration of Kobe University, Kobe University, Japan. Recently, I stayed 1 month there and under the supervision of Professor Yashoka. So let's do the life in Beijing. So actually, I am staying here in China almost taken for 4 or 5 years. So China is my second home country. So in Beijing, every corner is meeting point of past and future. So Beijing is the city full of culture, history, and inspiration. From peaceful park like historical temple to modern subway and delicious food. The city offer everything is like international student need to feel comfortable. Then university community is friendly and I always feel safe and supported here. So beside embrace culture, city full of culture, history, and inspiration. There's peaceful park. You can see the different various food, delicious food. People are very friendly, peaceful, and a very safe country. So these are some picture I capture in my this 2 year. Like one is to Olympic Park, which is very near to our institute ITP. This is the last bridge in Yuan, and this is the Great Wall picture, which I captured and visited there. And Botanical Garden, Summer Palace. This is the National Library of China, Beijing, as well as this is the Yangshu Lake campus. So beside of time, I think, so I want to say to all you international applicant that believe you and your potential, be bold and be open. So your time at UCAS will not only shape your academic path, but it will shape who you are, who you become as a person. Like this journey changed my life, and I believe it will change your too. So welcome to UCAS ITP and welcome to Beijing. Your adventure start now. Thank you. Yes, Anne.
Thank you, Harris. Thank you, Harris, for your insightful presentation.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now, because of the time is very limited, we can't have the question answer session for today's. We can have the question answer sessions for the tomorrow session and for the day after tomorrow. So we are very sorry. The time is very limited, and we are already very late for the presentation. And we thank you all the speakers and the presenters to present their institutes and for the presentation. We are very grateful to you. And we welcome all the students to apply to UCAS. And if you have any question, I will share the emails of the institute with you, so you can take screenshot. Just wait a minute. So you can take a screenshot of these emails. So you can contact them, and if you have any question, you can ask them. I will keep it for 1 or 2 minutes, so you can write it or you can take screenshot.
Sir. Sir, please, I just want to tell you something, please.
At the same time,
I just want to ask you, like, for tomorrow's session.
About the next session?
Yeah, about the next session, if the economic Laushi will present, just I want to ask.
Yeah, just wait. If you have take, everyone have written, I will move on about the next sessions. These are our next sessions. You can check if you have relevant for the tomorrow, also for the day after tomorrow, so you can see if it is relevant to you.
All right.
Abdul Bhai, could we join the tomorrow session on the same ID and password, or you will
yes.
have to share the next?
Yes, it is the same. It is the same for all the
sessions. Abdul, I create for you and I read you the question. And in tomorrow I live in the East Africa, and today I start the Zoom meeting at around 11 a.m. in the morning, and that's the time tomorrow will be at the same.
Yes.
Abdul.
Thank you.
Abdul.
Yes.
The same agenda will be found, sir.
I look at this thing you sent, but I'm not seeing any economics institute tomorrow and then the last session. So what does this mean?
You can check the UCAS website. It has all the list of the institutes and even the institute linked to the majors as well. So you can select your major. They will the website will show you the relevant institute as well as the college or department's you can have the economics major.
Abdul, my
Hello, Abdul,
situation
Abdul,
is
Abdul. Hello, Abdul. Good evening. How are you? Hello, Abdul.
I will now end the session because we are very late. We are very sorry. You
Hello.
can ask the
Yes,
questions tomorrow.
I have one important question. Please. One important question.
अब्दुल हमायूं
Only
भाई,
whether you can answer it
हमें तो
now.
आपको 3 घंटे सुने, लेकिन हमें भी मौका दें जरा बात करने का।
We are very sorry. We are actually late, and
Yes,
I
my
have to
question
end
is
this.
regarding the conversation
the
later.
Zoom meeting is finished. Dear brothers, the Zoom meeting is finished. The Zoom meeting is finished. The Zoom meeting is finished, dear brother. Please respect
हम
it
इसीलिए तो
our
वेट कर
brothers,
रहे थे
our
आपका कि आप
professors,
क्वेश्चन
our
आंसर
guide, and
करेंगे
our
और आप
trainers.
3 घंटे के बाद
Please,
कह रहे हैं
the
आप।
meeting is finished. The
Hello.
Zoom meeting is finished. The Zoom meeting is finished,
Hello.
and must be respected to our brothers as professors that guide the how to apply to UCAS scholarship. Dear brothers, respected the professors and respected professors, and the meet is finished.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.